I got distracted with cat. Not that you heard me say that, because I forgot. On my PC, it takes like 5 fucking minutes for it to register that I've activated my microphone. But I got distracted by cat. I also gotta... My phone is already overheating. Which is fantastic. Alright, let's see here. Oh my fucking god. Fuck. There's no way to do this the way that I'd want to. What are we rocking right now as far as resource consum? Oh, yep, we're definitely up there, freaking cruising at about a nice healthy 90. I'm gonna listen to something off to the side, but like, where am I on volume on this? Ah, fuck, dude. Hot as fuck. It's gonna rain, so hopefully that brings a little bit of cool weather. Let me set up my stuff here. Can, like, anything fucking work on this PC at this point? Ain't that the truth? Alright. So, updates, I guess. I'd meant to be freaking working on more renovation stuff. But I've been sick the past 2 days. I was sick, honestly, back on Saturday as well, but, like, I streamed, but it means that I haven't been able to do any renovation stuff. I hope I don't have black mold poisoning is all I'm saying. I basically am gonna be freaking full gloves, full mask, freaking all that shit when it comes to what's the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? Deep cleaning stuff. Because Jesus fucking Christ. Some of the shit in there is just not fucking healthy to even breathe in. I really wish it hadn't gotten as bad as it has, but yeesh. Unfortunately, it was already on a downtrend even before they passed away, and then freaking, you know, life happened, everything with this. I'm just gonna pause music, and I'm gonna boot up Deponia. What is this? What are you? Really? There's a tiny version of this on this screen for some reason. And I don't know why. Alright, would you like to pick up the game? Thank you. For those that weren't here last week, or those VOD watchers that are for some reason skipping to part 2, which, if you're on YouTube, it makes even less sense because you can just go back like 2 streams. Because that was a Thursday stream. Which means that the only thing I had was my Saturday yapping stream. But, we went to escape this junkyard planet. We technically succeeded at getting to the, like, rail car that we were after. Ran into, or, well, observed as a lady was being harassed / attacked by... Let me hit continue because Jesus fucking Christ, that is getting really loud. I mean, here's the lady. Was getting harassed / attacked by a group of people doing a coup, let's just say that. We're not going to talk about what they looked like. Oh wait, I'm past the 20-minute mark, so I can say that. I mean, they're dressed like Nazis. We went to go rescue her, pulled a lever, and I don't know what the heck their logic is in the garbage organization. The lever we pulled didn't correspond with any color related to what we freaking pulled. what actually got affected. She got knocked down. They went up into the booth, threw us back down, and then we had to find a way to wake her up. We found out that one of our friends had an espresso machine. We made some sort of concoction, which I hesitate to call an espresso. Oh, we actually have all of our stuff missing. Because we put gunpowder, chili peppers. Chili peppers is fine, but gunpowder you should not drink. Battery acid. Mechanical bull blood. And... what was it? What was the final... hard ingredient? I don't remember. But anyway, most of it was stuff that's probably toxic. Oh, right. Just straight up adrenaline. Probably the only thing that was healthy in that, because it was a medical dose of adrenaline. Stimulant is what it was referred to as. We woke her up slightly. She has a chip in the side of her head that is apparently damaged. So she is currently dazed and confused and still partially unconscious. We went around trying to get a hold of her fiancé, who is almost certainly a traitor. He was very suspicious when we talked to him. And we've got to get, by the end of the day, which...
tetanus-inducing rust and unsecured power cables as far as the eye can see. Oh, time I got out of here.
It's dusk, and we're only in Act 2 of 3, according to most sources, as to how they separate them, so... I mean, it was daytime the entirety of Act 1, so maybe, you know, maybe we do get there in Act 3 is nighttime and whatnot. Either way. The point is that we've got to go and get to her fiancé before nightfall and meet him on some sort of beach that has a train stop near it? Return, find out that she's been shipped off to our friend in massive quotes. Get arrested, trick our way out of the arrest, go there, find out that he's actually been dealing with our ex-girlfriend. I don't know if they've been, you know, sleeping together, or if they're just, you know... Or it could just plain be that she's just using his shower. Because apparently we didn't have a shower, despite the fact that we had 2 bedrooms and a fucking... everything else. Not that showers are exactly great around here, considering as we've established, it's mostly just yellow sludge. Found out that he put her in the basement in a cabinet, and then we had to... I was wondering why I couldn't see my MIU. It's because it's on the wrong monitor. Because I'm stupid. V-Bridger, please stop doing that thing that you're doing. I don't know what causes the window to break like that. It doesn't seem to affect anything aside from the fact that it flickers and it's annoying. But now our goal is to get into the mines. so...
Well, she seems to have coped okay. I probably shouldn't have parked her under a beehive when I took a break, though. This time, I'll get a more worthy vehicle for us. One from which you don't always tumble off.
Alright. Crane seems like the most logical thing. I mean...
Ah! Oof. Oh, that was quite a drop. Luckily, I fell onto the backbone of some poor sucker whose fall wasn't as lucky as mine.
Ew.
Ah, looky here. Seems like the bridge collapsed. Doesn't matter, though. It isn't the first bridge that I've torn down today. And gold. Oh, what am I going to do with gold now? Damn!
Okay, well, anyway, to the crane.
The unconscious woman in peril is caught on the other side of a canyon, and this is a rusty old crane for loading rail cars. Well, you don't have to be a genius to make the connection.
Good.
No matter what awaits me behind it, I'm prepared. This is beyond repair. Let's throw it out.
Oh, we're gonna need a new fuse, aren't we?
Come on now. Ah, nothing. Damn.
Okay, do we have anything else? Well, can't always be that easy, I guess.
That thing loads junk into the mine lorry when it's here. Huh. The unconscious... And this is a... Right, you don't have to be a...
Guess we're going to the tunnel. Voids. Okay, well... Can we get up there somehow? Mine bike. Not bad. Viaduct. Yeah, we can't reach those from here. Is this usable?
Huh. Nothing. I have to stop expecting quality craftsmanship everywhere.
Yeah. Should have expected that.
If I had planned to be a trash hunter, I would have stayed in Kuvak. In any case, I'm not going to rummage through there without good reason.
Shunting lever box. Okay, we have a light. We don't even have the full... Okay, well... I'm guessing I need to use it up there, but I need to find a way up there.
Whoa, who's that?
A rusty drain pipe, chewing gum, some floss. Ah, this will make a magnificent prosthetic. Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
One thing's for certain, this is not the key to eternal life.
Alright, fuck this. I'm just gonna watch this after fucking stream. Let me guess, he's gonna yell at me?
The box is screwed shut, as
Fuck.
if a hex bolt could stop me. What naive dunces.
Would you like a normal light? I don't know what this does for me, but...
Hi there.
Huh? What? Oh! Hello.
Who are you?
Why do you want to know that? Are you a spy of the Organon?
What? No. My name is Rufus. Yeah, I know I sometimes come across as enigmatic and threatening, but...
It was just a joke, Rufus. Of course you're not a spy, the way you're dressed and all.
Huh?
I'm Doc, handyman, trash hunter, spare parts dealer, brain surgeon.
I don't
own
like
a
the
small
combination of
store
that.
on the floating black market. You might know my slogan from the communal broadcasts. Machine head, proper head, all the same to me.
Visit Doc. Da-da-da-da-da-da. They call him Rufus. Yeah, I know that one.
It's like an orc.
Spare parts and brain surgery? What a strange combination.
You think so? I always thought that both professions are more or less in the same vein.
Oh,
Elaborate.
I see. Like genius and madness.
I'll take that as a compliment, but you're damn right.
I'm a handyman myself.
Ah, a colleague. Very good. What are you working on at the moment?
Roughly speaking, a plan to reach Elysium.
Why, look at you, daring to try the impossible. I like that. There's a man who doesn't get distracted by the impossibility of the task at hand.
Exactly.
It's kind of...
One who'd rather risk a bloody nose before he accepts that he can't break through a wall with his head.
Yeah, exactly.
I like you, Rufus. Always towards the sun. And when the wings start melting, he makes sunglasses from the molten wax.
Yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy.
I'm actually it's kind of refreshing having a person that doesn't just constantly freaking berate us. He doesn't know that we're an asshole yet, but, you know, it's a nice little, a little change of pace. At least we're not Halligan, where we actually just murder people. We just, you know, drug up cats.
So what are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Sitting.
You look like a wombat ruffling through the trash hunting for food.
I'm looking for spare parts.
I knew that. Well, found anything yet?
If you know what you want, you'll always reach your goal.
Hey, that's my family's motto. Oh, no, wait. My family's motto was, it's enough to know how to light a fire. There will be others around who know how to operate an extinguisher.
You know, that checks out. That explains a lot about you.
Is that booze?
A handyman's best friend, yes. Steadies your hands and frees your mind. Lowers the inhibitions to get your hands close to rotating blades. And is as good
I'm guessing
a
that's a hint.
disinfectant as it is a painkiller. Go on, have some. There's enough for the both of us.
Is it far to the lower ascension station?
No, not at all.
Great.
It's right behind this mountain of trash.
Grandissimo.
Right behind the unbeatable mine maze.
Terrific.
Yeah.
I have to get moving.
Be safe. Always use goggles. And visit me on the floating black market in case we don't meet here again.
I guess that he's going to be a recurring character.
I was talking about one sip, not the whole bottle.
Did I tell you that I have herpes?
What the? So what's the big idea drinking from my bottle? I'm a doctor. Amongst other things, I can't afford any disfiguring infectious diseases. Who'd be willing to undergo brain surgery if I had one?
Yeah, who would?
Wipe the bottleneck clean at once and thoroughly.
Okie dokie.
I don't have anything to wipe it with. Also, I don't know if that's him lying because he wants to keep the bottle, or if...
Boy, oh boy, it's dark in here. Luckily, I have mastered the high art of sonar orientation. I just have to listen to the sound waves reflecting from the walls, and phoom, I can see like a bat. Ooh! This is a wall, no doubt about it. Ha! finally some light! Huh? The darkness must have distorted the sound waves. I don't have any other explanation.
Oh, can I just take, like,
Hey,
one of your
you!
limbs?
Come down from there! Oops.
Thanks. It should allow me to reach some of the stuff that's currently unreachable. Actually, it's very lever-shaped, right?
A dead conductor stopped on a stop signal. That's kind of ironic. Oh crap, it doesn't fit. Looks like I need a lever.
Worth a shot.
I'll save my telekinetic powers for later.
Wait, what?
I'll save my telekinetic powers for later.
How do get up? No, can't get that from here.
Hi there.
Huh? What? Oh, hello.
Let's do a thought experiment, in case a fellow handyman would face a problem. Really, just hypothetical.
Handymen don't know any problems, only challenges.
Oh, my thoughts exactly. But handymen help each other out when they face a challenge.
No doubt about it. That's the second most important rule of the handyman's code. Right after, ne'er show thy nail gun to the other handyman's wife, lest he'll show you his at very close range.
Oh.
Yeah, important rule.
All right, shoot. What's the trouble?
My girlfriend has a malfunctioning brain implant.
You've come to the right place, then. It has to be destiny that our paths crossed.
Does that mean you can fix it?
Of course I can.
Perfect.
But not here, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Just bring her to my practice on the floating black market tomorrow.
tomorrow you say? Oh crap, that's too late.
No. You can walk about for weeks with a malfunctioning brain implant without any serious long-term damage. My wife managed to go about her business with a charred frontal lobe chip for 2 years.
2
Damn.
years?
Yes, she could only speak gibberish. It's a shame that I didn't even notice. Is there anything else?
When the mine bike doesn't start, for example.
You mean that rust bucket over there? What does it do?
Well, it rattles a little, and then the engine dies.
Ha ha! It would seem that the good old wing brake parallel shank is inverted on the horizontal axis, inside the dorsal rump emanator once again, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the parallel shank. Oh, you know, that always happens to me, too.
You better be happy that it wasn't anything serious. That's no real problem for us handymen, right?
No, of course not. I just wanted to get a second opinion.
Why, really? How could there possibly be two different opinions about a thing like that? The avial power inverter is shot. And what a stroke of luck. I've just found one. Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, great. This is exactly what I need, seemingly.
What's wrong? Shall I help you fitting it too?
No. Nonsense. Fitting an avial power thingy. I can do that in my sleep.
Well, I did that once. The next morning my wife left me. Since then, I've given up sleeping on waterbeds. Is there anything else?
There is a lot to unpack in that one sentence, and I don't know if I want to do it.
My girlfriend is too heavy.
Is that so? Well, I've just the piece of advice you need.
Really?
Yes, keep your hands off women like that. All you'll accomplish is a strained pelvis.
Ah.
Damn.
Thank you.
Is there anything else?
Nothing that I can't handle myself.
Very well. You want a job done well, you do it yourself. DIY for the win.
You seem to know your way around women.
Ha! You've said it. Why do you ask?
All right, what can I do to catch the attention of a woman who's already engaged?
Well, there's no recipe for that. But if you ask me, I'd tell you to take the power inverter as an example. 4 spokes, screws, 2 spokes, clamps. It's that easy.
Kinky.
Do you think someone like me could get involved with a woman from Elysium?
Oh, Rufus, like I always say, it's the same with women like it is with building a power inverter. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one.
What the fuck does that mean? Oh! This is gonna be advice for, like, probably it's probably this box. It's probably the puzzle for that. These are probably all related to what's wrong with this.
A friend of mine knows this woman. He thinks that she's really got something.
But,
Well, she's kind of engaged.
oh my, Rufus, you sure know some weird people. Well, the situation isn't any more complicated than the assembly of a power inverter. As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an aerial power inverter with a mauve muff. Makes sense, eh?
No, he's giving me clues for how to actually fix the bike accidentally. Because he did give me, like, the power inverter, I think is what it was.
Can a misunderstood but extremely laid-back guy from the wrong side of the tracks compete against a rich Elysian?
Oh dear, it's always the same old story. Love may give you wings, but a dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binossial one. That's just how things are. I see. Well, I hope I could help you, and
I have to...
be safe. Always.
Let's give it a try. Whoops. Oh, it's always the same with these, ravioli inverters. I hope it's still functional.
Ah, fuck, dude.
Where's it gone? Oh, there, and there, and there, and here's another part.
Yeah, here we
that
go.
was the same. Damn, what's supposed to be a part of it and what isn't?
Alright. Spherical corpus.
You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one. You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one.
So... screw bushing.
You can attach a screw bushing to a spherical body, but never a clamp bushing to a cubical one.
Which means that this goes on this one and this goes on this one.
As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff.
What?
As long as the mauve muff has to stay attached to the cubical body, there will never be an avial power inverter with a mauve muff. A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binossial one. Four spokes, screws, two spokes, clamps.
Four spokes, screws, two spokes, clamps, which puts this one on this one.
Ha! I can build a power inverter in my sleep. Off into the inventory with it. I wonder if I can assemble a second one.
A dorsal power inverter still has more spokes on the bevel than a binossial one.
I mean... if we go by shape-wise...
Not
then...
bad, Rufus. You're a natural. I'll just assemble the third one real quick. There! I bet the doc couldn't have done it as brilliantly as me.
Dorsal power inverter, avial power inverter, and binozzle power inverter. Can I get advice on the bike again?
Hi there.
Huh?
Oh! I have...
Keep 'em coming. Very well. You want a DIY.
I have...
Be safe.
I mean, the one he gave me was the freaking... this one, so...
And... sit tight. Ha! I mean, of course it does. It's a piece of cake for a pro. Let's give it a try. Like a kitten with asthma. A cool, exploding asthma kitten. Off we go! Yippee! Whoa, a lever! Woohoo! Wow, what a ride! Wonder where I am. Hey, wait a second.
Okay.
This looks exactly like the starting point, only I'm facing the other direction. Huh. They must have arranged the tracks symmetrically, or I must have gone in a circle.
Press button.
I knew this would happen.
Ah! That gets me up here at least.
This says I haven't loaded enough trash to be able to switch the points. That doesn't matter, though. I can't take off without goal anyway.
Okay, dismount.
Locked.
Locked.
Yep, all clear. I don't have any trouble with pasta recipes. This says I haven't loaded an... That doesn't matter, though. I can't take...
Ah, cloth.
Huh, this dry cloth just spreads the dirt around. Must be broken.
Yeah, I
can
guess
still sew. I don't...
should have figured that was what was going to happen.
All signals are on stop. As if that could slow me down. Looky here! There really was a secret passage! I wonder where it leads.
Okay, so I was...
Top notch!
anything back here?
Boy, oh boy, it's dark. Luckily, I just have to listen. Ooh, this is a... Ha! Huh? The darkness must have distorted the sound waves. Too bad this...
Wait, what was that last bit?
It's still too dark for my sonar. Too bad the spotlight doesn't go around corners.
Okay. So, I need to attach the,
Not as long as I still have two...
Can I just knock the key down with...
No. And once again, I'm one step...
Wait, can I just grab the key? I didn't realize that he's like... Oh, wait, no. He's lower now. Okay, well, that at least solves that. I thought that I was just stupid, which, you know, is still possible, but... Alright, wrench goes into this. Hopefully. Grab fuse. Up into crane. New fuse that hopefully fits.
It works! It really works! Now, I only have to heave goal onto the mine bike and whammo!
So I need the mine bike here.
Huh? Where's the mine bike? Oh, crap. I knew I forgot something.
Wait, I know. Cloth with booze. That also does what he wanted, where he wanted me to wipe it off.
Clean. Now I have a cloth soaked in alcohol.
Now I can clean dirty mirror.
Hi there. Do you come here often?
And then I guess I hang this from skeleton.
Don't drop it. You hear?
Oh, and now do I... Oops, not that. But this'll turn the light off, won't it? Yeah, it does.
the signalman seems to have set his last points. Oh, that's due to the darkness. It distorts the sound wave. When it's light... Let's see, if I install the power inverter here, the signal is doing the exact opposite of what the signal light is showing.
Okay. So now I pull lever, signal light should be on. Reflecting into there.
Huh, the bright light stabilizes the sound waves. I can see in the dark. Ouch!
Why do you scream? Come here. Come here. Fine then, just lay there, I don't care. There's also a bottle here. Both of these lead to the same spot.
It's diverting the light from the lamp into the cave. And whose idea was that? Hey, there's still something in there. This is still half full. Only a beetle.
Why are you up here? Alright, I'm gonna start ad now and play with this cat. You. Why are you here, huh? Up on the shoulder. Pop over to this. Bring my U back up. Wrong ear again. Double check to make sure everything's audible. Alright, we got our lever. Does make me wonder what the freaking skeleton's legs for.
No dice without the mine bike.
Okay. Go this way. Okay. Head in. Up to the crane.
Child's play. This
This is gonna go poorly.
Crap.
E.
Oh, damn! What's wrong with me? I'm usually totally laid back. It must be the fumes from the mine. How can Doc stand them? Huh, I better go and ask him.
Laid back? You mean alcohol? Well, I do have an empty bottle. Can I just take some of the booze in my bottle?
Will you cut that out? You can have a sip if you want to. That doesn't mean that you can siphon the whole bottle.
So why don't you make yourself clearer next time? Hi there.
Huh? What? Oh,
I have some...
keep 'em.
Doc, I'm a little highly strung.
I can see that. Look at you. The hands, the eyes, the hair.
Huh?
You should do something about it. Unrest is a handyman's death. If I get too twitchy, I meditate.
Meditate?
Yes. You should try it for yourself. Like
Okay.
this. Lodge your leg behind your head and fixate on a point on the horizon. Wait, I'll show you. What's wrong? You're not fixating at all. Just take it in. Choose a point on the horizon and stare at it. That's right. Can you see how everything gets more focused and how the colors are more lively? I have fixated on that strange blue shape to the right. Now I let my eyes wander to the north until I see a blue pole. Now I gaze far over to the west to that green thing. And then in a straight line to this blue thing down there. And then, finally, whoa, I'm already utterly entranced. In any case, you have to tell the world who you are. I am a river. After that, I take a good swig from my hip flask, and I'm all relaxed. Got everything?
Alright, so...
I've got Doc's booze, the source of the steadiness of his hands, and his bad breath.
Take a sip.
Wow! Tetanus-inducing rust and unsecured power cables as far as the eye can see. Oh, time I got out of here.
Up into the crane. Take a quick sippy.
I've got Doc's booze. Oh, crap. No. Oh. Doc lied to me. I mean, I did everything right, didn't I?
No.
All right. Fixate horizon. Concentrate. And... Oh, tetanus. This is comfy. There's no way I can concentrate like this. Oh, I must be doing something wrong. You're not supposed to put things on the rear shelf if you're planning to break. All right. Fixate horizon. Concentrate. And... Oh, tetanus. This is comfy. Oh, I must be doing something wrong. Well, she seems to have coped okay. All right. Fixate her. Concentrate. And... Oh, oh, I must be...
And take a sippy?
I've got Doc's boot. The sword...
What if I sip and then concentrate?
All right. Concentrate. And... Oh. Oh, Hi there. Oh! I keep them. Could you show me how to meditate again?
Of course. Just lodge your leg behind your head and fixate on like this.
Right.
Just take it in. What's wrong? You're not fixating at all.
There's nothing much left.
What's wrong? You're not That's right. I have now I let my eyes wander to the north until I see a blue pole. Now I gaze far, and then, in any case, How
do I...
After that, I take a good... Got everything?
What if I... Okay, so I can't put my own leg behind my head, but maybe...
I knew it all along. You don't need yoga if you're resourceful. Leg behind the head? Check. Fixate horizon? Check. Here we go. Whoa. I am what? Pumas! I am a pumas! Yeah, I'm much more relaxed now. Huh?
Incorrect.
Why is my leg shaking like that? I'm probably not a pumas. Maybe this wasn't right at all.
Wait, so how do I... Okay, it's the order in which he focuses on things.
Leg behind the head. Fixate. Here. Whoa.
And Pizzuff? It's either Pompu or Pizzuff. Right?
Pizzuff. I am a Pizzuff. Yeah, I'm much more relaxed now. Huh? Oh, I'm...
What if I take a swig beforehand?
I've got Doc's the sword. Leg behind the head. Fixate. Here we... Whoa. Pompu! I am up. Yeah. Huh? Why? On second thought. Leg behind. Here we... Pop up. And now?
Okay, I guess that was right. Just freaking brute force it, I guess.
I think it's working, but I can't feel my tongue loudly. Wow! Once again, nice and easy. Da la la da da li 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 li. Da la la da da li 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 li. Rufus! Rufus! Yeah!
Shouldn't we find a way to freaking secure her?
She's secure enough. Let's go.
Is she though? I guess so. I guess so.
Huh. Oh, you're quite heavy, babe. And I thought you were making yourself extra heavy when I lugged you up the hill just now. Never mind. The controls are exposed, and there's a circuit diagram. This'll be easy as pie.
Alright, so... Green needs to be switched, because I must... Is this the way in?
Yep. I don't have any...
Which way's the way in? Okay. What if I just straight through? Okay, so that leads around to this. Do I want to flip the red? But these switches also do something. Okay. This wraps around to here. So if I flip this green switch and then flip this red switch, I need to also flip that orange one, I think. Because this is just going to lead me back to here. I want the reds here and then yellow here. Okay. So I want this to... Wait, what? Okay, I want it to affect the green ones. That's what I want. But no, that'll make it to where it affects this one as well. So we go through here. And this lets me go through here. Do I want it to be green that it affects? It'll go around to here, and then affect that. So I want it to hit red then, right?
Yeah, now we're really going places. Check it out, babe. Oh, Rufus, you really are the best. True, so very true. If you like that, then you'll love what's coming next. Oh, yeah.
Guess that was right, because I got dialogue for it.
Look, the rails are still warm. What? Don't say you've already got one of these new infrared visors. No.
My beard sonar has gone to red alert. They have to be somewhere close by.
I'll send a helmet fax to the bailiff
Guess we're very
immediately. You two
loud.
are shitting me, right?
Hold on for a second. My shoulder seismograph is giving me strange readings.
You're right. I feel it too. Guys, strange. According to the soul barometer in my boot, the ground pressure hasn't changed.
My sock spectrometer is still processing the data.
Guys, so it can't be an earthquake.
Wait, my kneecap ultrasound detector is registering strange readings from...
Bye. So green puts me up to here. We loop around to red. Red again, which goes to that. Okay.
Hey.
At least she's
still
fine.
alive. I'm not an easy man to break. They call him Rufus. Rufus. And what a sight! The Lower Ascension Station. I did it
What's
once
left of it?
again. You see that? I did it. Oops. Maybe I should get you to a place that is a little more comfortable. Luckily, it'll be a downhill ride from here. So, do you want to be carried? Which would be plain boring. Or do you prefer the fun and fast way? Yes!
Oh, we're already in the next chapter.
Historians would die for a way to decipher apparently missing text passages here. They still found no reasons why scratches and lesions related to goals subsequently appear. But then why should it bother you? For he finally managed to haul her more or less unharmed to the rendezvous spot, and that without expecting any pay, except for the reward. But it's not about the context, so get on with the plot. Huzzah, get on with the plot.
Well, you'll be safe here for now. We just need to wait for your fiancé to show up. That Cletus guy is really a lucky fella. I hope he'll keep his promise. Well,
I still
now we
think he's
just
a
have to
fucking
wait.
traitor.
I guess I should search for a way up to the platform on top of the tower. The view should be good from up there.
Suspicious lamps.
Hey, there's something behind it. What the? A plug! Oh, man. Not really. You crazy? It can't be that easy. Ah!
That fucking hurt. Cotton candy machine.
The switches change the lights. There are 3 on this side and 1 on the other. Aha! 1 off, 2 on. I'm getting it.
Hey Ray, how you doing tonight? Really wish that noise wasn't just constantly going.
I've been here before, as a kid, with my dad. I followed him here. When he noticed me, he was so happy that he bought me some cotton candy. Then he said I should wait for him while he was looking for the cable boat to Elysium. I never saw him again.
So he did make it to Elysium, at least assumedly.
3, and 3. That's 6, isn't it?
Can I hit actual switch 2 for...
Whoopsie daisy.
Okay.
It's impossible that these levers don't have any significance. It's simply impossible. I've had that before. We'll get there eventually.
Will we?
I have to think binary.
Heck.
Now it's set to calzone.
Okay.
I have to think binary.
Well,
Now it's set to phosphor.
First of all, I don't know what my goal is on this.
Chewing gum, and fast. What? I want chewing gum. Huh. Voice control seems to be broken.
And the button seems to be... Oh, nope. Button's fine. Alright, please just...
Ah!
Yeah, not too bad. It's a bit warmer than I would like, obviously, but... Now that my stomach's actually settled, I'm not too bad off.
One fish of the day, please. Ugh, I should have said which day.
Okay. Do we have any other... Because the implication is that we actually need...
Huh. The mosaic depicts a group of trash crabs in a mating ritual with
Ew.
cocktails and colorful twisted straws. Or it doesn't. It's hard to make out any details without any light.
So I'm assuming that the anchovy on the stick is in order to actually gather whatever is going into the one
This
thing.
doesn't say anything about flavors. There's a dancing cockroach depicted instead, with a hat and a cane. That's stupid. I'll keep the rest for later. Much later. There's a mount for the torch in the niche. There are mirrors around it to focus the light. That can only mean one thing, or nothing. 1 or 0.
Cool, we're back to
The
binary.
only light back here.
That still doesn't really help me.
I believe there's a tool that was specifically designed to remove dirt. At least, I think Tony once mentioned something like that.
Would it happen to be a cloth that we don't have anymore? Because we entered a new chapter and we no longer have our alcohol-covered cloth to actually clean stuff off with?
R-U-F-U. That wasn't it. Maybe this? R-U... Nah, I've tried that. But what else could it be?
Could be... Cletus.
Damn. Does anything work here at all?
I mean, it's working. It just, you know... Oh, wait. There was a... It is working. It's just a matter of the fact that we can't get into it. Alright. So go
Shouldn't
in
there
bucket.
be something in the bucket first? Water or something?
Okay, fine. Be that way. Maybe that's what we need the goop machine for. That looks like water enough, surely.
Mmm, foamy.
Alright, now we go back up, scrub off the one thing, and then all we need is a light source.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I hope the historians will never learn about this bit. Crap, the mop broke. What an unfortunate occurrence. Well, will you believe that? The stone won't stick. What now?
Gum. That's what now.
I need more light.
Heck. Can I knock the lamp down?
Uh-huh. This, at least, is where it's not going. The pieces are falling into place. Very slowly, they do. Never! How else should historians be able to retrace my fabulous...
Alright. Got a half dozen things in here.
Is this acid or water? Just water. I'll save my telekinetic powers for later.
So we need to drain the pool somehow. This is a doorway, right? The fork's not going to be accessible until we clear that out.
I'll save my
What?
I'll save my...
Curse you, foreground.
I'll save my...
Am I unable to get to that either?
I'll save my
Okay. Am I able to...
I'll save my... One step closer and mayhem will ensue. I'd rather spare them the pain. I'll save my...
Is there anything else around here? Basically everything's locked off until the pool is dealt with.
I don't have to fish in small bodies of water. My old boots are still in perfect working...
Pebble.
No, don't!
Huh?
You'll hit the reactor and there'll be a nuclear time loop! How can I
Huh?
prevent that from happening? You can't. One of us has to sacrifice himself. Rock, paper, scissors. Damn. Cool.
Oh, that's... something.
Pretty deep and bright. Might be the nuclear reactor down there.
Oh. That explains the nuclear reactor comment.
I'll save my
You have
I'll save my... No, don't!
Okay, this is the
You'll-
same dialogue. Um...
Machine, create a new flavor from this. I hate gadgets that only do what they were designed. These lamps must be of some significance. I just know.
Oh, okay.
I'll get there eventually.
So 2 on that side, 3 on that side.
I'll get there eventually. I have to think binary. I've had that before. It's impossible that these levers don't have any significance. It's simply impossible. Now it's set to neutral. This says the circumference of the 2B cotton. Yummy! Skewered anchovies. They had those when I was a kid too. Wow, exactly those.
Ew.
Any foodie knows anchovies get better the longer they're stored.
I don't think that anyone believes that.
All I wanted to have was the stick anyway. You don't even taste the sugar.
Okay.
These lamps must be of some significance. I just know. It's impossible that these levers don't have any significance. It's simply impossible.
So do I need the green then?
Now it's set to calzone. I have to think binary.
Do I?
Now it's set to phosphor. That's the entrance to the candy shop. After Dad left me, I lived there for a week. Or was it an hour? Time passes so slowly when you're high on sugar.
What if I put you in here?
The stick fits into the fixture. To shed light on the mosaic, the cotton candy would have to be on fire or something. If I start using every single pebble with everything else in my inventory, I'll never reach. The stick to shed light.
Okay. Now how do I light it?
Time is on my side. Today, I am gonna leave Deponia.
We still have 3 more games.
The clock stopped. Huh. But that will not stop.
I don't think we're leaving Deponia here. Phosphor in the oil tank?
Right. Sugar in the tank is always... But this elevator might...
Okay.
The input panel for the elevator code. We used to have one of those at our front door until I found out the password. A piece of glass is missing. There's a mount for... There are mirrors around it to focus the light. That can only mean one thing. Or nothing. One?
What if I put this in here?
Wow! The cotton candy simply imploded.
Guess I should have figured that.
What a mess. Usually the horn is on the hood and not 2 cars down the road. I'll save my...
I mean, we're in the final act. You can bust out those telekinetic powers anytime now, bud.
What a... Usually and not... I'll save my... Now it's set to neutral.
Okay, so pulling the lever just cycles it.
Now it's set to calzone. We've been through a lot, haven't we? I bet your fiancé isn't half the dared... Huh. Oh, yeah. Now it's set to phosphor. Fished with dynamite and sun-dried. A one fish of the...
Well, now I have another anchovy on it. Oh.
What if I calculate cross totals?
What the fuck is a... 2, 3...
It's impossible. It's simply...
It's not
They're
impossible.
all prime numbers.
I mean, yeah, the only thing that wouldn't be a prime number as far as, like, what we can access on this is 4. Kind of what happens when you only have 5 lights on each side.
I'll get there eventually. These lamps, I just know. It's impossible. It's simply impossible. Now it's set to neutral. Now it's set to calzone. Now it's set These lamps, I just know. These lamps, I just...
What if I get myself another phosphor stick? Or switch what it is.
Now it's set. Huh? That's strange. My subconscious. Something smelled. Damn, he's on. Let's get out of here. Huh? That's strange. Something. Damn, let's get out of.
If I combine this
Well, I
with
guess
this.
the eye has to dine out tonight if it wants to be pleased.
What if I just
This
stick...
says discard cotton candy leftovers. Ah, and a winking smiley emoticon underneath. And there I was, beginning to get worried.
What if I get rid of this?
In you go. Huh. Although they're dead, they're holding on tight to the stick. Strange. In you go. Huh. Strange. Wow. I'll save my...
What? French door.
I'm getting hungry again. Huh? That's strange. Something... Damn! Let's get out of here! Whoopsie day. Well, this alone won't do. I also need, well, to be in the mood. And soap. The stick fits into... If the fish isn't on fire, it doesn't do me any good. If I start using...
How do light on fire, though? So I've got phosphor, which I'm assuming is not just a flavor and is actual phosphorus.
Now it's set to fire.
Will electricity light it?
It'll be a piece of candy.
What?
You could read in the dark on the toilet after. I have to think binary.
Yeah. Alright, let me... open up a freaking private and... binary translator. Or, oh god. Well, I guess it's a good thing that I went to look it up. Apparently, it's an early result that you get. The devs are just assholes. Oh, I did get the achievement for that. So it's useless. All right. Well, that's fine. At least it means that I'm not freaking dealing with this anymore.
Now it's set to... Now it's set to calzone. Machine, create... I hate gadgets. You could read in the dark. My dad always told me life...
Not very helpful.
Only those who chew thoroughly will notice the rat's teeth. Fished with diamond. No, I still have some. We've been through a lot. I bet your fiance is... That's the entrance to the camp. After Dad left me, or was it an hour? Time passes so...
Wait a second, there's a... Well, I don't know if that helps me at all. What if I break?
Come on, be useful. Stubborn thing.
What if I break?
He who likes to throw stones should not go blow dough on a glass house. Why bother? It's a shark. If I start... If I... There's a mount for the torch. There are mirrors around it to focus the... That can only mean one... Or... It'll be a piece of candy to solve. My dad always told...
So what if I phosphor and then try and...
Only the...
The phosphor one's the one that's gotta be important. Phosphor lamp, obviously, but like... Oh, probably ought to switch this to actual phosphor first.
Now it's set to...
No idea what the extra anchovy stick is for.
Hey, my epic Gregorian choir is back. I thought I'd left that behind at the crane.
Alright, it's about time we found out our...
Someone has scribbled something on it. It must be the password for the elevator. At least, it's written right over the picture of the elevator clock, exactly where a piece of the mosaic is missing. Now, we'll have to use some extraordinary dexterity. There are still more pieces. Well, no problem. I'll have that solved in no time.
Okay, so I can... It's gotta be at the right angle for that. Oh, okay. This is the only piece that's actually, like, got glue. Interesting. This has got to go here because it's connected to that. This goes in here. This goes here. This piece goes up here. Does this go here? No. This is a angular piece, so it's not that. It's like a singular line that goes through this. That's not the right angle. Like this big glob here. This also has this little bit here that feeds into something. Like that. Okay, that goes into that. So this probably goes... No. This maybe? This does go here. A line along the bottom, so this one goes here, maybe? This one here, maybe. Yeah. This is a chunk here. This has a little bleed over. This doesn't feed into this at all. This goes here. This one into here. This goes into here. Sure. So it's this one.
Huh? Why doesn't this fit? I guess I'll just have to press harder.
And I can't move any of these parts.
Still not right. I'll get there. Go in! Go in! Damn thing, you're supposed to... Oops. Uh-oh. What about the elevator code now? Damn it. Huh. Now the shard is hopelessly destroyed, but the chewing gum still looks all right. Ugh. But it's no better than it was before.
I sure hope that you didn't, like, put the chewing gum in your mouth. Take that, though.
The system reboots. The code for the elevator has been reset. Here comes the new one. Something really cool. R-U-F-U-S. Oh yeah! Huh. The mosaic depicts the upper class leaving the planet. The lower class remains behind. Whoa, those guys are really fed up. They shout at the traitors and shove barbecue lighters and sausages on giant forks in their faces. Must have been Barbecue Thursday.
Interesting.
Huh. The mosaic depicts a bunch of little guys. They seem to be building something. The raggedy-clad little guys carry giant steel girders up a steep ramp. The fancily-clad ones stand at the side and design fancy ornaments. Hey, that's the Ascension Station, the departure to Elysium, and I'm there too.
Can I...
So much area to glue, so little gum. It's hard to make a decision here. Why didn't I find the flashlight earlier? I could have made scary faces for gold during the mine bike ride. It's bright enough as it is.
I mean, I suppose that the only thing left right now is go up. I've changed the elevator code. What the fuck? Why'd you go back there? What?
R-U-F-U... Hey, what's that supposed to mean? The password is Rufus. I've said it myself. Or have I gone crazy? Well, so far so good. Now I just have to wait. What's that sound?
I do find it a little amusing, them using the 3D for this thing in particular.
An Organon cruiser? What are they doing here? Is this a trap? Is Cletus an ally of the Organon?
Yes, almost
Well,
certainly.
I guess I'll have to take a closer look to find out.
Yoink.
What a beauty! Strong, sturdy, and apart from a few bruises, in an overall excellent condition. Oh yes, reflections in windows are great.
Embellishment. Yoink that, I guess.
I've never been so close.
So, like, the road to Elysium is a space elevator.
Holy smoke, those are the same Organons that were threatening Goal. Maybe they caught that Cletus guy. Yeah, I knew he'd be a wimp. So what am I gonna do now? I guess it's better to remain hidden. Maybe I can find out something useful.
And you're sure that this Rufus character is naive enough to bring your fiancé here?
Absolutely. He's a self-centered, greedy rat. The expectation to get to Elysium will lure him here. A greedy rat? Why, that lousy...
I really don't understand what you see in this woman, Cletus. As far as I'm concerned, she's simply an unpredictable risk for our joint venture.
Believe me, after everything she did, I'd prefer to leave her behind on Deponia too. But I need the Ascension codes to return to Elysium. And unfortunately, those codes are only stored in her brain implant.
Which
There's
is broken.
No Ascension codes. And without Ascension codes, there's no joint venture.
I don't like it. Ulysses will have us both executed if he finds out that your companion is...
Shush. Here he comes.
At ease, bailiff! Report.
God damn.
There's still no trace of the Deponian, Prime Controller, sir.
Then what are you waiting for? Carry on with your search. Even through this drone, the stench is unbearable. At last, it's time to put our plan into action.
Yes, as you wish, Prime Controller, sir. Let's get to work. The faster we're done here, the better.
I entirely agree. I'll have a look around the platform to see if this Rufus has already arrived. You'd better stay in the background. We can't risk that rat bailing out on us before we have the ascension codes. Wait a minute. That Cletus guy. He looks just like me. Maybe not as attractive as me, but how can that be? And I don't like what they were talking about. I didn't get everything they said, but they're certainly up to no good, and I can never allow gold to fall into the Organon's hands. First, I'm gonna have a word with this Cletus. Junk help him if he tries to deceive me.
Is it Dad? Is Cletus our dad? I have to pee real quick. I'm gonna refill my drink. Because I missed my break. Hoppa. All right. Well, he's not gonna move, so I guess the only option is to... Because getting caught by him is, you know, just a death sentence. Luggage! Yo.
Cletus, Rufus, finally, I face you. Wrong. It's me facing you. That's what you think. I was facing you at least 3 seconds earlier. Keep telling yourself that, buddy boy. Enough with the discourtesies. Where is Goal? She's safe. Well, that's just perfect. Genius. No, you're the genius. We had a deal. You were supposed to bring Goal to me, and then I'd have taken you to Elysium. No Goal, no deal. So what now? What's the agreement between you and the Organon? Well, why shouldn't I just tell you? Deponia is going to be blown up. What? Oh, yes.
Oh.
I'd forgotten that I'm speaking to a Neanderthal. Deponia, boom. Boom? Yes, boom. The whole stinking pile of manure. And Elysium knows this? About the blast? Of course they do. We placed the order years ago. What do you think the Organons do all day? Delouse their mechanical beards? What will happen to the Deponians? Well, scientifically speaking, they'll be converted to energy. Logically speaking, well, let's just say there won't be a star in the night sky for them. Whoa, that's serious. Well, to be honest, Deponia is believed to be uninhabited. After all, the surface was declared uninhabitable eons ago. Just when the controlled destruction was imminent, rumors started to appear. Supposedly, there were humans on Deponia, they said. That's why the Elders appointed an inspector to get an assessment of the situation. And now, guess who this inspector is? I am, you troglodyte! I see. Oh. One thing that I don't understand, besides the meaning of the word troglodyte, why didn't the Organon report that there are people on Deponia? They know we live here. After all, they've been terrorizing us for years. They impose customs duties, they block trading routes, and they steal babies in the northern quadrant, which might just be a rumor. Ulysses had his reasons to keep Elysians in the dark. But now you know the truth. Yes, I know everything. Okay, that means that Deponia won't be blown up. Right?
Are you stupid?
No, wrong. Ulysses
yes,
explained
but...
it to me, and we've come to an agreement. My report to the Elders will state that the planet is indeed uninhabited. Deponia will be blown up after all. Do you have any problems with that? I mean, what's it to you? You'll be safe in Elysium when that happens, won't you? Well, you do want to get to Elysium, right? Yeah, sure, but... Blow up Deponia? That seems a bit extreme. I mean, okay, it stinks. It's not really a looker. It's not really a place for someone like me. But I know a few people who are attached to this pile of junk, which might have something to do with the fact that they live here and all. I mean, I'll admit, they are all idiots who wouldn't even recognize a hero if he happened to set fire to their cabbages. But blow it up? Yes, blow it up. Demolish, cremate, eradicate, just like that. Whoa. I don't care at all, but Goal won't like it. Well, you're not wrong with that assumption. Goal has proven herself to be a risk, but that's been taken care of. What's that? That is a consciousness cartridge. To be precise, it's a memory backup of Goal's personality.
I see.
I knew that. Goal's whole character is stored on it, including all her memories, up until she first laid eyes on Deponia and its inhabitants. She will never know what happened here. May I? Hands off! That's not a toy! But it's sparkling. I think I've missed something here. But you haven't missed that Deponia is about to be blown up, have you? Yeah, boom, and so on. And that I have to inspect Deponia on orders from Elysium. To examine rumors about life on the surface. Yes, got that too. And will I tell them the truth? No. You'll keep your mouth shut about life on Deponia, so that Deponia will get blown up anyway. Ho-ho! Bravo! You really did understand everything. Yes!
But
Boy, am I good! I'm so incredibly good!
Where did the Organons come into this?
Oh. All right, great. There's no one who hates Deponia more than I do. Oh yes? How much do you hate Deponia? There's nothing but trash around here. Yes, company included. There are only idiots living here. And you're living proof of that.
What an asshole.
It stinks. Well, your deodorant does that too. My what?
You know, fair enough.
I deserve better. That I highly doubt. Okay, let's just say I hate this place. I don't know. It appears to suit you well. Say what? Do you know what it's like to wake up every morning surrounded by garbage? Between leftovers and dirty laundry? The wash basin is leaking, the toilet overflows, the fridge is empty, and the water smells like it hasn't had a bath for months. And then those permanent cries of, Rufus, do the dishes, find work, tidy up for once, get it into your thick skulls. The whole planet is a trash heap. We walk on trash. We eat junk. You want me to get my ass into gear? You can watch my ass disappear. I'm going where potential is not just fertilizer that gets strewn on the cabbage beds. What can a man achieve in this trash heap anyway? Be freaking mayor of freaking garbage town? The job that even the noble master dodger of responsibility didn't want? Count me out. You hear me, Dad? Count me out. And you know something else? I hope you fell into a manure tank. I'll wave goodbye when I pass you on my way to Elysium. Look at me. Who's the filthy little litterbug now? Huh? Who's the litterbug now? Okay. You really do seem to hate Deponia. You think? Why do you bear such a striking resemblance to me? You've got that wrong. You bear a striking resemblance to me.
Dad?
You wish. You look more like me than I look like you. Only I am much less ugly. Oh yeah? Well, you're even much, much uglier. Oh yes. Have you looked in a mirror lately?
Once or twice?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite pastimes. Same here. Stop repeating everything I say. Only if you stop repeating everything I say. But you're the one who's repeating everything I say. No, it's you. No, it's you. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
Okay.
So, the deal is still on? Only if you keep your side of the bargain. And you, yours. Ladies first. Grr. Why should I trust you? Why should I trust you? I asked first. The Organon really plans to blow up Deponia? Exactly. The whole stinking pile of rubbish. Kablooey! Do you have any problems with that?
Not particularly.
All right. Oh, yes. How much do you hate Deponia? I'll go and fetch gold, finally. Hands off! Damn!
Damn it.
This guy's luggage. I bet he forgot the bolt cutter. Of course not. You never know when you have to cut through a wire fence. No. My own slingshot had a similar shape, only I could fit people in there.
Okay. Hint, hint.
I could make a grappling hook from the ornament and the pole. Not a bad idea, but I'll wait until I really... Hello? I am a French fish.
Am I able to walk past here?
I can't get any closer. The Organons would see.
Okay, no.
It glows gently. If
I combine this.
It'll be a piece of cake. So
this-
much. It's hard.
this with this?
Deadly projectile weapon.
Okay, cool.
Ammunition.
Do I take out the lamp?
All hands battle stations.
Keep calm, Argus. We're on a junk planet here. I'm rather surprised that this lamp didn't blow up earlier. Just like this whole planet should. So, please, carry on.
Well, that at least gives me, take that lampshade, though.
I can't do it. It's right in the sight of the organons. Time for another stroke of genius. I can't get any... The organons...
Really?
No, this calls for... You're right. The password is roof. One step closer and mayhem. I can't... The organ... If I'm putting any... 5 burning firecrackers with a zombie... If I'm putting anything at all on the flag, it's 5...
Okay,
I don't need... I sort everything... Hey, where's my bucket? I can't do it. Time for another... The handle is long enough, but I need something to pull this...
okay.
Looks like an anti-scratching collar for a dog, or like the collar of Goal's fiance.
Oh, wait. Collar of Goal's
Looks
fiance.
like an anti-scratching, or like the collar... Together with the lampshade, the flag looks exactly like Cletus's cape. Now all that's missing is the greasy hairdo. My disguise is almost complete. All I need now is oil for the hair.
Oh, so the fish.
Hello, I'm a slimy fish, and my name is Cletus. My disguise is all that's missing. Huh? I feel hungry. That's something. Damn, let's get out of here. The anchovies have already been cleaned. I can smell this. All right,
Okay.
I prefer... Cletus really needs a hook. First a right one, then a... I can't... The organ... My disguise... All that's missing... Huh? That's something... Damn, let's get out... Okay, my bad. It was the cotton candy that was phosphorus.
Like if I do oil tank?
Cletus's clothes aren't that oily as opposed to his hair. Right. They could do with some more... Nope.
Greasy mop.
Nope.
Oops, not that.
This'll be even cooler than my old lampshade routine.
All right, now.
Genius. Let's go. This time, I have surpassed myself.
Stop! Who goes there?
It's me, Cletus.
Now, weren't you supposed to be waiting out on the platform?
Well, I just wanted to stretch my legs for a minute. You can't really see very much from up there anyway.
Somehow I don't like your attitude.
Well, everyone else loves my attitude.
I hope you didn't forget about our agreement.
How could I?
So, you do have the cartridge.
Yes?
Well, where is it?
Oop, I'm such a scatterbrain. I must have left it out on the platform.
Hurry up, man. Time is running out.
Okay, so I do need the cartridge. Up I go then. If I beat him over the head with the crook then?
This is not gold. My bad. This is not my... And why? I see. The Ascension, that's what the catch was. This is not my... Greasy hairdo. Ugly cake. What does Goal see in it? Come on, be useful. Stubborn. Come on, be... Stubborn. They'll greet me with an oh boy.
Is there a point to this?
Yeah, it's bright enough in here. This is not my... I've never been... Hands off! Damn! The Organon said something about a backup cartridge. No, that is none of your business. You take me to Goal, and I'll take you along to Elysium. We didn't agree on anything beyond that. So I guess we won't be trading junk ball cards. No. I need the backup cartridge. Oh, I'll have to disappoint you. It won't help your lack of brain capacity, I'm afraid. I still need it. And what, pray tell, do you need it for? I can't sneak past the Organons without the cartridge. Well, that's your problem. Listen, Sooty Boots. Rufus. Yes, I don't care who brings gold to me. If you can't do it, the Organon will. But you'll still take me along, won't you? Oh, buzz off. Goal is unconscious. What did you do? Was her implant damaged? Don't worry, she's okay. Yes, okay, great. But what about the implant? Is the implant still working?
No.
I think so. Yeah. What do you mean you think so? Without Goal's implant, I'll never be able to leave Deponia. So
Sucks
why
to
don't
suck.
you give me that damn cartridge so I can go and wake her up? Yes, okay, fine. Here's the cartridge. But as soon as she's awake, you'll bring her here immediately. Understand? And God help you if the implant is damaged.
It is.
You really love her, don't you?
Alright. Attempt number 2.
Genius. This time...
Stop!
It's me.
Well, The cartridge. Did you find it?
Of course. Here it is. Don't panic.
Where? I can hardly make out anything. And why are you lurking around in the shadows like that anyway? Come into the light where I can see you, man.
Well,
But my dear bailiff, I beg of you a bit more courtesy. Don't forget, we're all working to reach the same goal here. Let the ambassador pass. The faster he finds this Rufus person, and by extension the Ascension codes, the sooner we can follow through with our mission.
As you wish, sir.
I do believe that the ambassador has very well understood the seriousness of our current situation. I'm sure he is aware that he has only this one chance to retrieve the Ascension codes. And if that fails, we'll employ our own methods
They're
of
so
retrieving
goddamn
them.
loud.
Isn't that right, Ambassador?
of course.
I wish that they weren't so much louder than literally
Oh boy,
everything
that
else.
was pretty close. I think I can get rid of the disguise for now. I doubt they'll fall for that a second time anyway.
Probably nothing in the tower currently. The only thing I've gotten is the backup, so I guess it's time to see if we can wake Goal up with that?
Goal?
Uh-oh.
Goal!
What the fuck happened here?
She's gone. What happened here? Have the Organons found her? No, that's impossible. They would have mentioned it. But who else could have taken it? I really need to find out. I have to find her before that Argus guy does. Maybe there's a trail.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, what happened here? Fortunately, the lamps are making the phosphor glow. I wouldn't have seen that trace in the dark, even if I had used my sonar powers. Aha! A trace. It seemed that Goal was dragged toward the exit. Don't worry, babe. Rufus to the rescue!
Guessing she's up in the tower. Yep, that checks out. Oh. Mysterious door number 2? That up until now we haven't messed with?
Aha! Exactly what I need to get through the fence. Poor, this wouldn't have gone so smoothly with bare hands.
What did I use? Into there? It's the only place I can think of, yeah. Stack of needles.
Well, free choice. Ouch! Not this one. Ouch! Oh, God! Huh. This one respects me. I'll take it. Hey, this isn't a syringe at all. I've literally found the straw in a needle stack. Who else can claim such a thing about himself?
Interesting. Am I able to move the grating?
A monster must have abducted Goal. No normal human being could open that with bare...
Well, good thing I have a hook. Yoo-hoo. What the fuck? There's something able to survive in
A
here?
real whale. I always wanted Dad to take me to the aquarium, but he was right. There was only room enough for me in that fish tank. Huh. The whale looks hungry. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Huh, it doesn't even seem to see them. This is a avial muff. I've got to get through all right, but by cleaning up? Oh, there has to be a different solution. Not a chance. I'll hang on to it till my last... a sturdy, hollow straw. I like to grasp for one of those every now and again. Here, fish... Huh. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Huh, it doesn't even seem to see them.
What if I make the anchovy glow?
Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Huh, it doesn't even seem...
Really?
Here, fish... Huh, it... Here... Huh, it...
Could have sworn that was going to be the answer.
Let there be light.
Oh. It just wasn't glowing.
Here, fish... Here I am, behind the cracked window. Stupid animal.
Yeah, I can see that going well.
Ah, distrustful bunch, these pirates.
Can I lockpick it?
I can pry it open with this.
No.
No, the stick broke. Ah, I didn't have any more use. A harmless trawler. The perfect disguise for pirates and slave traders.
Hi.
Well, who do we have here?
Hi, Doc.
Welcome to Bozo's Trash Trawler. I'm Bozo.
Don't shoot! I'm unarmed!
What? I don't want to shoot you.
Listen, I don't want any trouble. I'll just get my girlfriend and we'll leave. No reason to get violent.
So, that's the Elysian you were talking about?
Doc, what are you doing here? Did this pirate kidnap you too? Don't worry, I'll save you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not a pirate, and I didn't kidnap anyone either.
Well, that was easy. Yeah, I haven't got much time. I need to keep the Organon from blowing up Deponia.
What? Why should the Organon blow up Deponia?
No, I can't tell you anymore. I'm on the track of a conspiracy of enormous proportions. I can't get you involved in all this.
You don't know yourself, do you?
Well, that's that's confidential, too. All I can tell you is this. I have to find a way to wake up Goal.
Well, then you've come aboard the right trawler. I know a lot about brain implants.
Just like me.
I guess the cartridge was damaged. Hand it over for a second.
Just press the eject button.
Hey, keep away or you'll board the pain train.
Yeah?
Pain train. Who do you think I am? Just wanted to help you.
Yeah, whatever. Almost dropped it.
Hold your horses, young man. Such a cartridge has to be handled with loving care. One scratch, and your girlfriend is nothing but organic waste.
Don't worry, she's in good hands.
Do you have the cartridge?
Sure do. There you go. That was the complicated part, right?
Stop joking and show me. Ah, yes. What's your diagnosis?
The battery's down?
Well, in that case, there's nothing we can do. We should scrap the thing and... Wait a minute. You're just messing with me, aren't you? It's just some dust on the contact pins, that's all.
Yeah, and you totally fell for it.
Well, This shouldn't be a problem at all.
That makes
Clean
things
the
easier.
pins and reinsert it.
You mean I should dust? You sound like my ex-girlfriend.
Did you scrap her too because her battery was down?
Something like that, yeah. Goal's memory is stored on it. Caution advised. Ah, well, that's just a tiny speck of dust. We'll have that cleaned up in no time.
Hey, you've stolen my key.
And you have kidnapped my girlfriend.
Oh, she was not kidnapped, and I can put her back out into the cold if you prefer.
And how are you going to do that all without a key?
Not a problem. My door is always open.
So, you shouldn't be wondering when things get stolen around here all the time.
What am I? Ah,
I
duster.
wouldn't take that feather duster. I use it to clean the tanks.
Oh, sounds
Oh.
promising enough. If you can clean a tank with it, then it must work twice as well for a measly cartridge. I know what I'm doing. There. Open. Let's get rid of the key. What have we here? A small brush, miniature bellows, a sealed pack of hand wipes. Phew, what useless junk. I want to clean a cartridge, not refurbish a doll's house. Ah, yes. This looks much better. A steel brush. And a bottle of degreaser. I'll, leave the girly stuff. Oh, ugh. The duster has dusted everything with dust. And, oh no, grease spot. I'll have to give it the once-over. Whoa! Blah. No good. Maybe I should have washed my hands first. Uh-oh, lint alert! What a mess. The steel brush on Goal's consciousness chip? Only if I absolutely can't avoid it. What a mess. Blah! No good. Degreaser? That should clean any data storage device. Degreaser? I already raised enough dust with... They're almost identical. Caution advised. Uh-oh, lint alert. Whoa! Oh no, this is beyond help. Good thing I still have an ace up my sleeve. They're almost identical. Caution.
Alright,
This is supposed to be Goal's back, but her most important memory is missing. Me.
So, did you... Hurry up! It's not good for the head if the conscience gets
I hope they know how to party in Elysium. The cartridge is filthy enough. Time for a bigger... Ta-da! 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 Good
Yeah.
as new! And those scratches could have come from anywhere.
So, did you clean the contact pins yet?
Yep, all clean and shiny.
Very good. Show me. Just a minute. Did this have those scratches before?
What? Oh, those. I noticed them before. Inconceivable how those young ladies treat their brain implants these days, isn't it?
Yes, and they don't even have to eject them from their drives either. Inconceivable.
Well, a couple of scratches. They can't be too grave, can they?
Talking about grave, has someone engraved his name and a little heart on there?
You better give that back. It'll work just fine.
Well, it has to.
Can I help you? Why are you in here, huh? Ew.
What? Where am I?
Holy shit, it actually works?
Cletus? Is that you? No. Give me a second. You are Rolfie.
Rufus.
I recognize you. There was that big hole. And then... I remember a hospital ward. There were other people too. Deponians! So it is true. Deponia is inhabited. The Organon lied to us. I have to contact Cletus.
Well, that's almost a good idea. Just almost, unfortunately. Your oh-so-wonderful fiancé is in cahoots with the Organon.
Cletus is... What? My head.
Maybe you should sit down first.
But I'm already sitting.
Don't worry, baby. I'll explain everything. I saved you.
I can hardly remember anything.
Not even how I saved you from the clutches of the Organon?
There was this conveyor belt, and hey, you were there too. You were operating those levers.
Or how I nursed you back to health.
I remember a stinging taste on my tongue.
Yep.
And how I carried you halfway around the planet.
Wait a minute. Wasn't there a crane?
Well, obviously, you don't remember anything. Be that as it may, you can thank me later. Your implant was malfunctioning. Your fall from the Organon cruiser damaged it.
The Organons pushed me off the cruiser?
Well,
Yes.
yes. Thank junk I could fix everything.
Actually, it was me who supervised the repairs.
Yeah, of course you did, Gramps. Everyone wants a slice of acknowledgement.
And now everything's alright. And now everything's alright. And now everything's alright again.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. Cletus is a traitor. He's collaborating with the Organon.
Of course he is. The Organon is our escort on our reconnaissance mission.
Yes, of course, but somehow Ulysses has convinced him to falsify his report. He'll advise the Council of the Elders to blow up Deponia.
Despite the planet being inhabited. The monster.
Exactly! The Organon wants to destroy Deponia.
I know that. That's why Cletus and I came here, to see if Deponia was really uninhabited.
But people do live here, and Ulysses wants to hide the fact, so that he can blow up Deponia anyway.
We must stop him at all costs.
I agree.
I mean, that last one's a lie. I'm not gonna...
Enough talking. We have to prevent the Organon from destroying Deponia. It'd be best if you took me along to Elysium. Then we could tell your people the truth, and everything will be fine, right?
Right.
For real? You're taking me along? To Elysium?
Why wouldn't I? All we need is a perfect plan.
Well, you're talking to the right man. Perfect plans are my specialty.
Okay, shoot.
We should set a trap for Argus. Preferably, we'll dig a pit first, and then we'll camouflage it with some mud, and then we'll sound the alarm. And while you sit on the adjacent hill, dressed as a giraffe...
Wouldn't it be easier to pass you off as Cletus? You bear a
Yes.
striking resemblance to him.
Well, I don't know. My body is much better toned.
We'll overpower him and go back to Elysium together.
Oh, that could work. It's a good thing I thought of that.
And what about us?
Oh, you.
Don't worry. When Elysium is informed that there's still life on Deponia, they'll call the demolition off.
Yeah, and we'll be on Elysium.
We'd be heroes.
And everybody will be happy.
Exactly.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Something's gonna go wrong.
You doing all right?
Never better. I have never been better. Never been better. Never been better. Never been better. Better. Thanks for everything, Rufus.
Ah, not a problem. But we're not in Elysium yet.
Let's hurry, okay?
Yeah.
Anything else in here? Something's gonna go wrong. Alright, into the trash chute. She's got that goddamn dead fisheye look going on, and it more than a little worrying.
Uh-oh.
That's Argus and his officials.
Quick, take cover.
Again, we're searching for a Deponian male and a tall Elysian female. We found their traces, so we know that they must still be nearby. If you find them, arrest them at once. The Elysian must not be eliminated. The Deponian, on the other hand, may.
Hey, did you hear that?
Yeah, I guess I'm too much of a threat to them.
Why? Is he too much of a threat to us? No, don't worry. He's just in our way.
Hey!
Get to work, men. There must be someone in the compound. Keep an eye on that gate. Don't let them escape.
They obviously have no idea who they're dealing with. Stay down. I'll show them the meaning of he's just in our way.
Go get him, Tiger.
Well, she's at least able to make coherent sentences. I'll be right back, though. I have to pee. can be on the desk while I'm pointing and clicking because I only need one arm. If you're on the side that I actually need, then it's a problem. Alright. Are you gonna get in my lap? Yeah, you are. Would you lie down? Alright.
Brilliant. I'll finally get rid of this nasty taste. Okay, new mission. I hope Goal is watching this. This is something that I'll only do once.
Yeah, she looks away immediately. Ew. That sound.
I'll save my telekinetic... Ow! I'll save my... Ow!
What was that? Did you hear that too? Sounded pretty miserable. Yes, it did. Well, I don't think we need to be frightened of an animal that makes sounds like that. It's probably physically challenged.
Crap.
Damn.
As long as the top is down, I can't make out anything in here. I'll save my
Can I get through here?
Ow!
Grab fork.
I'll
Fork
save
to
my
harm.
Nah. I'll save my...
Pipe.
The bone-shattering honking will knock them out cold.
Yeah?
Ugh, which brings us to Plan B.
What was that?
Meow.
No, that was not a cat. That was something big. A cow! A cow must be entangled in this pile of junk. So it would seem. Stupid animal.
Whew, it's a good thing I'm always thinking on my feet. Ow!
No, forget it. There's nothing there.
Yeah?
Finally, I can get over there without it squeaking. They'd make a great trio, but two jokers standing in my way are enough. I'll save my telekinetic. How incredibly stupid. I'll save my I'll save my I'll
Okay, what am I...
Yeah, it's bright enough in here. Yeah, it's bright. Yeah, it's bright. Why didn't I find the flashlight? I could have made scary...
Wait, do I need to actually have the platypus toy in there?
Now I hear it too. Hello? Hello, who's there? You're Paranoid 2017.
Oh, I guess I did just need it in there. Bye. You are very warm. I really wish that you weren't on my lap right now. Bye, guys. Shame you're 90% metal.
That wasn't half bad.
Hey, half bad is my second name, babe.
Stop calling me that.
Oh, come on. We need to hurry.
Back into the outfit. Uh-oh.
Stop! Who goes there?
It's me, Cletus, accompanied by my charming fiancée, Gold.
Finally, I was afraid she'd already eloped with that disgusting Deponian.
What a bizarre thought.
Au contraire, Buttercup. Don't be afraid to admit that you did cast a covetous eye on that Rufus. Very understandable. To me, he seemed like a dashing daredevil.
On the
Yeah, okay.
contrary, honey bunny, he was nothing more than a self-centered fool.
That's enough! You two will have enough time to frolic once we've returned to Elysium.
Oh yeah, finally! Final preparations for our return have been made.
Very well. Now, I need to talk to you in private, Ambassador.
Of course. Why don't you scuttle on ahead, darling? Me and the bailiff have urgent matters to discuss. Seemingly.
But
Shoo-shoo, sugar.
if you insist. So we'll see each other in a short while then.
Toodaloo.
Have you lost your mind completely? I thought we had an agreement. The memories of Ms. Gold must be deleted. And we need the Ascension codes.
Don't panic. I'm working on it. I'll swap the cartridges and leave the original on the platform. That should make everyone happy, right?
Yes, everyone except for the Deponians.
You're so
If you try
goddamn
anything
loud.
funny, I'll personally decapitate you with a rusty knife.
Yikes.
The difficult thing is that Cletus is still up there.
You can't be serious. People are living here, Cletus. I've seen them with my own eyes.
I already told you. Ulysses is right. We can't... Am I interrupting?
Rufus, finally! I was about to throw this ignorant idiot from the tower. Don't ask me why I fancied him in the first place.
What are you doing, Rufus? I thought we had an agreement. Think again, Cletus. I'll go to Elysium with Goal. This is a joke, right? Please go. Tell me that this is a joke.
It's not a joke. Rufus will come to Elysium with me. He'll help me to tell everyone the truth about Deponia.
And you really believe they'll grant someone like him access to Elysium?
Why not? Everyone will think it's you.
Him? Don't make me laugh. Give it up, Cletus. What's this? You're unleashing your lice upon me. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. I already told you that you shouldn't ape me. I already told
Yeah.
you that you shouldn't ape me. Besides, that doesn't sound even remotely like me.
I think he does quite a good impression of you.
Be that as it may, this one-man flea circus will never pass for me. Look at the way he dresses. Disgusting. You two go ahead and sort it out between you.
But, Rufus?
Give me 1 second.
And you're planning to elope to Elysium with a wimp like that? Don't make me laugh.
At least
me-
Rufus is fighting for something he believes in.
Oh, you mean he's fighting for the Easter Bunny? What have we here? A second disguise. Let's see who's the better Cletus.
Rufus simply has more class than you.
Are you talking about a class
well-
of pandemic diseases? Almost as good as my handmade disguise. Ha ha! The inventory in these rags is ridiculously small. You can't even fit a bucket and mop in there, let alone a parrot and 2 cats. I'll put my stuff here for now.
At least Rufus is fighting for something he believes in.
Oh, you mean he's fighting for the Easter
All right, that's
Bunny?
enough.
Ha! So this is the wimp you want to replace me with? Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. I already told you that you shouldn't ape me. I already told you that you shouldn't ape me. Besides, that doesn't sound even remotely like me.
I think he does quite a good impression of you.
Be that as it may, this one-man flea circus will never pass for me. He can try and put on my clothes all he wants and infest them with bugs. There is still one thing where I'm completely different.
Oh my.
Your sagging butt cheeks? My birthmark, you dumbass. Yeah, what are you doing? Ouch! No, don't!
Bye.
Ha! Ha ha! Yeah! We did it! We really did it! Towards Elysium!
Not so fast, buddy. What was the agreement that Cletus was talking about?
What? Oh, that. Forget it. That's all toxic waste under the bridge. Let's go. To Elysium!
Wait a minute. That's it, right? You don't even care about what happens to Deponia. You just want to get to Elysium, whatever the cost.
Oh
Me?
god, here we go.
No! What a change of attitude. He sounded quite different earlier. Deponia stinks. Only idiots live here. If it were up to me, they could blow the whole place sky high. Yada, yada, yada.
You keep out of this. Don't believe a word he's saying, Goal. He just wants to drive us apart.
But how do I know I can trust you?
Trust this rat. Don't make me laugh. Goal. He hates Deponia. He's an egomaniac, a thief, and a traitor. Just go through his things. I'm pretty sure you'll find a backup cartridge, just in case you realize what he's up to.
He wouldn't do that.
Well, go ahead. Have a look.
Goal, don't. Goal, listen, you don't understand.
I think I understand very well. You know, Rufus, I really thought you were something special.
But I am
Oh,
something
God.
special.
I know you think that, but you're nothing but an egotistical scoundrel. You
This
don't only
is-
resemble Cletus on the outside. Come over here. I want to take a good look at you before I return to Elysium alone, so I can remember what kind of a face not to fall for yet a third time.
This is the third time that I've, or the second time that I've been foiled by a part that I needed for a puzzle.
Oh, Goal, I'm sorry.
Bravo!
What next? Argus! About time, too! Get me down from here!
Why should I? From the start, you've been jeopardizing our plans, Cletus. Rufus, on the other hand...
You can't be serious! You're not saying you trust this lying rat more than me!
Why not? He is indeed a lying rat.
Hey!
But that's what makes him the perfect man for the job. He'll be celebrated as a hero in Elysium, and he'll get the girl. He'll get everything he ever dreamed of. Do you really think he'd risk all that just to save his home that he loathes so much? He's not man enough to do that. Once Goal sees his true self, he'll lose everything he tried to achieve. He'll never take that risk. Congratulations, Rufus. You did it. Just insert the backup cartridge and you can leave. Elysium awaits you.
You want me to roll for a while?
No, no, don't worry. I know that you need to go easy on your back. And once we're back on Elysium, I'll give you a nice back rub, okay?
I guess so.
Come on, don't make such a gloomy face. In a way, it's a good thing that our inspection was without results. Although,
Uh-huh.
I can't remember everything. Or was there something else? Come on, how about a bit more enthusiasm towards Elysium and all that? Yes? No? What's wrong? Is there something you'd like to tell me? Aren't you happy to be going back to Elysium?
I am. It's just that...
Well then, towards Elysium, right?
Say, Goal.
Yes?
It's like this.
I'm all ears.
Well...
What are you stammering about? Spit it out.
It's just that...
You're beginning to scare me. What's wrong with you?
All right then. I'm gonna tell you now, but you have to promise not to get mad.
Why, Cletus? Why would I get mad at you?
Calm down. Relax.
Relax. Some con man erases my memory, poses as my fiancé, and almost gets me involved in genocide, and I'm supposed to relax.
I told you about it, didn't I? I mean, I'm the good guy.
You'll be the dead guy if you don't return my old memories.
But that'd be suicide.
Believe me, buddy, not doing it would be suicide.
Okay.
And now remove this fragment of pseudo-personality from my brain, and don't even think about inserting it again.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Ungrateful... Ooh. Fortunately, the Goal on the other cartridge likes me a bit more.
Where is the other?
Lace underwear for men. He can keep those. For once, you tell the truth, and what do you get? If I die, you'll be... because it would have been your fault. Oh. Stop ogling like that!
Now I need to figure out where the heck the other
This has to go faster. We need those codes. Yes, Bailiff. You do know what's at stake. If Ulysses had had his way, we'd all perish here on Deponia. Yes, Bailiff.
Any problems here?
No, Prime Controller, sir. Just a relay that's short-circuited.
This matter is of no concern now. I want to address the crew before we head on to Portofisco. Immediately.
As you wish, Prime Controller. You heard the man. Get moving!
It's now or never. No time. They could be back any sec. No time. They could be back.
can I please freaking... There's just enough area here that it... Cutscene?
Hello.
How'd you get
Surprised,
down?
are we? I bet you thought you finally made it, huh? Lady Luck loves the righteous, so on and so forth, right? Well, think again, buddy. It's almost ironic. For once in your life, you decide to do the right thing, and immediately you lose everything. Your dream turns into a nightmare. The love of your life is lost, and your home planet gone. I would really love to pity you now, but the cable boat is ready, and the ascension codes have been entered. I don't want to let Elysium wait for me any longer. After all, they're expecting a report from me. I could have left already, by the way, but how shall I put it? My back is troubling me. I don't want to do all the rowing by myself. So, hand over the cartridge. Now, Goal's memories about your failed attempt to mess with my plans should still be stored in her short-term memory. I can delete that in a minute. Hand it to me. Ha, you wish.
What is going on here?
The Organon. Always on time, always reliable. I guess I owe you an apology. That rat didn't swallow your cheese, Bailiff, but I'm not an unforgiving person. Once Rufus hands over the cartridge, we'll be able to carry out our scheme as planned. Now more than ever.
You heard him, Rufus. Give him the cartridge now.
Come on, Rufus. Be reasonable. I will return to Elysium no matter what. You can't change that. But if you hand over the data, you'll at least have a chance at saving Goal. So, what do you say? Do we have an agreement? Let's talk this over. And why, pray tell, should I listen to you? I just want the cartridge. Nothing else.
Never.
Well, I guess I'll have to row myself then. Too bad. But I should have known that your pride is more important to you than Goal's life. I bet you already figured out a nice lie to tell her when she wakes up, and then realizes that you've brought her a front row seat for Armageddon. Wait a minute. No, don't waste my time. Give me the cartridge or don't. No, don't waste my... Give me the cartridge.
Alright, well.
Okay, you win. Here's the cartridge. How unusually reasonable of you. And I bet that Goal would be thankful too. Unfortunately, she will never know that you even existed. My. Deponia will make such a great display of fireworks for our wedding. I hate that guy.
Cletus? What happened?
A lot. Can't you remember anything at all?
Of course I can remember. We two were on board an Organon cruiser. We wanted to inspect Deponia, right?
We're on Deponia now. Our mission is over.
Did I fall asleep?
There was an accident. You fell from the cruiser. That's why you can't remember anything. But take a look around. Deponia really is deserted.
Unbelievable. Nothing but junk.
Yes, just junk. Nothing else. Come, let's go home to Elysium. We have to prepare our wedding.
Yes, let's go.
Well, that's that, I guess. I'll be on my way too. The way home to Kuvak is long, and I need to prepare for the apocalypse.
Not so fast, Sonny. You didn't think we'd let you leave just like that. You know too much. Also, I believe you have something that belongs to us.
Oh yes, the cartridge.
Give it to me. What is it? What are you waiting for?
Oops.
No!
So long, suckers!
That was the backup one.
No!
Get that traitor! Shoot him!
Well, my friend, did you lose something?
The cartridge. Bravo, Prime Controller, sir.
Come to terms with the truth. You failed.
It's over.
See you later.
No! Stop! What are you doing?
Stop!
Ah, you damn fool! Let go!
Shouldn't have had handles.
Uh-oh.
Yo, what up?
Back so soon?
Weird how often I hear that phrase.
That was a pretty impressive fall. And you managed to land in the pile of needles. Never seen anything like it. You have my respect. Everything all right, kid? You seem a bit stressed out.
Okay.
There. The course is set. Next stop, the floating black market.
Good, great, fine.
Are you all right, Rufus? You sound all tuckered out. You didn't finish telling me what happened up there on the tower. I don't want to be nosy, but, is Deponia safe?
That's out of my hands now.
Look at
Called it.
The brain implant cartridge has not been swapped, which was all part of the plan. A world has been rescued that he did detest. Who'd have guessed? I attest you'd have done just the same. So if you still want to force me to do stupid chores like washing the dishes to the trash and such, you'll just prove that you haven't paid attention to what I said. The message at its core is like a huzzah as a rule. Huzzah, the chorus guys rule.
Once I saw that the case was still around, I knew what the answer was to that one. Yep. Drug option.
Huh? What is it now? Wasn't the game supposed to have started already?
Yeah, and
Who thought I don't need...
What?
so how are you?
Just watch me.
Oh, do I have to back out of the game and go back into it for the drug? Inform yourself explicitly about Deponia. Good demolition expert doesn't need a second try. Missing postage, not enough postage. Newton would be proud. Okay. There's a third inversion thing, obviously, since we had the third inversion drive. Demolition Expert, I'm assuming, is an ending where we just go and deal. The drug option's gone. Not yet unlocked, so we're missing some things, actually. Oh no, because we freaking only have a load up to this point. Because if I hit continue, it's just gonna freaking open me back to this. Oh well. Let me... double check what the achievements that I don't have are. So let's see here. I'm assuming not enough postage is for feeding the coffee to the trap cat, and then the drugs to the save all stuff following path. Start game, new profile. Saves back into place. Load passage before post office. Story. Place any of the 3 completed power inverters in the maintenance box and the crane to get this achievement. Lever Lover I already knew about. Yeah, tell Gull the truth about why you're sad in the rowboat. Choose the middle option repeatedly. That's the ending we got, which I knew was like the canon ending because the other games exist. Oh wait, what? Demolition Expert? I should have already gotten. Oh, it's because I didn't do it right the first time. Is the reason that that does that. So there is no... It's Demolition Expert doesn't need a second try, that's why that was that. Okay. So, the only, achievement you really get is, like, as far as endings, is for the canon ending. Let me move over to this. Let me move myself. Ignore the very handsome eggplant behind the screen. It's been a while since I've actually, you know, properly marked the completion list with a complete. I have no idea if I even have the other Deponias marked on this at all. I'll have to actually fill this out, which maybe I'll do that Wednesday. Maybe that's the play. As for now, let's see if there's anyone to raid. I mean, I know that there's almost certainly people that I, like, am up for raiding going right now. I don't know if anyone... Oh. Is no one in the same category as me? No. I was gonna say, I know that I follow people that do retro. Sarzak is going. I could raid into them. Let me check. You are just chatting. We could. Depending on what you're doing. You're in just chatting, which... I'm unsure. What are you yapping about? They are yapping about this, so we might be good. Mostly just yapping about food and whatnot, so we may be good to play. Let me... So, I did do my... what's the word I'm looking for? I did do my grinding off stream. I did also do the boss fights because the optional boss fights don't tend to actually require... or don't actually have, like, any story or anything to them. It does mean that some of my characters are heavily underleveled now. Like, I have my main crew at, like, level 80, and, all the backups are at level, like, 50. but I think that I'm good with my, like, current crew. I used the plants to level myself up and get some money, and unfortunately, the latter portion of that did not play out the way that I wanted it to. That being said, I should be good to continue because I am above level 80, which is the recommended level for the chapter's boss. So, we're good to go on story for tomorrow. Wednesday, I'll see about getting the completion list actually, like, up to date, which matters notably less currently, due to me not being able to do much aside from what we're currently on. Do I have any other real things to talk about? Announcements or anything? I will probably do art either Thursday or Friday. I need to do the sketch for it for my Pride piece, and I also haven't I haven't done art streams in a bit. Probably not going to V-hand. I need to talk to Nami to see if there's any update on fucking whatever it's called. The insurance on our fucking PC. Unfortunately, it does seem like it's better to just try and get the insurance back on it and attempt afterward to just buy a whole new thing. Because at the rate they're going, because they were too inept to keep an eye on an entire goddamn PC tower, they're just going to wind up finding maybe the case and the hard drive by the time they actually find the bastard. Because he's probably freaking already placed half of it on fucking eBay and shit. Either way. We'll figure it out when we get there. But later this week we'll be doing the next Deponia game. And maybe some art, I don't know. Maybe we'd do a little bit of rigging. Because I do want to, like I said, update some of the outfits. That way if I want to do like a super late, I start at like 3 a.m. stream and just yap about some shit, like I've been wanting to do, I can use one of the more comfy outfits. I also, in general, have to get the summer comfy outfit updated because it still has it to where when I do this, it's only my neck that moves, like the original model. And you know, I like the ability to jump between my models. Part of the reason why the outfits wind up just being me staying on whatever the fuck it is because I've been steadily, like, updating as I go, and haven't been going back to do all the updates for the previous, I haven't been doing the updates on the previous models as well. The interesting one is the fact that the summer comfy outfit, if I don't have it split, that's the thing. I don't know if I have it in 2 different files, but considering I don't know if I'd swap outfits midstream, at this point, I'll probably just exclusively do the summer comfy outfit on its own, because the file size for the Summer Comfy outfit that can swap between OG outfit and Summer Comfy is insanely large. Which is not optimal, and even for like the large outfit, or even for like if whenever new computer happens, is not going to play out. And I'll play around with a few other things. I'd like to figure out how like VNAN works and whatnot, because I tried it for like a half hour to try and see if I could orient it, because it's supposed to be able to go through VTube Studio and then absorb that, but I couldn't get it to work, so I'll figure it out. Either way, let's actually get this raid going before next ad starts. Like I said, tomorrow's Tuhu Tuesday as per usual. Thursday will either be art or the next Deponia, and then when we get to Friday, I may take the day off, I don't know. It's Frosty and Nami's birthday this week, so I do want to spend time with them for their birthdays. So we'll play it by ear. That being said, if you want to keep up to date on things such as when I go live and art like you see in the corner, you can follow me on Blue Sky or join the Discord. If you go into the card, you can also follow me on Twitter or any of my other socials that are art-oriented. That's primarily just Pixiv at this point. But, because I don't use DeviantArt anymore. But I think that's it. That being said, I've really enjoyed Deponia. I've really been enjoying the Daedalic path that we've been going. They make a lot of charming games that like fall into a very interesting niche in their sense of humor. And I look forward to the next one. That being said, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for the follows, raids, all that good jazz. I'm out of time. Love y'all. Bye.